I'm not going to make a list today. So this is my little setup for this morning. Just going to go into Fuerteventura and get some of the bits we need. Planting's all done, they're carrots. We've got Storm Olivier today. Martin's latest ideas. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's weekly vlog. You can shut the door, Martin, it's fine. It's Monday morning and we're off to the supermarket. I think we're going to do Mercadona and Lidl, and then we're going to come back, dump the shopping, and then go and try and buy some wood and some netting so that Martin can make some more amazing garden things. We only need a teeny bit of wood, get most of it from the bins. Or do we need... He's looking at me. Okay, let's get the shopping done. It's a lovely morning this morning. I think it's going to be a nice day today. Hello, sun. Look at that. I'm not going to film the whole shopping haul, but the salad and veg is restocked, as well as all the usual things that I buy. But the most exciting thing in Lidl was some radish seeds, so I can't wait to get those planted and give them a go. We're just going to go into Fuerteventura and get some of the bits we need, and then we're going to go to the wood shop afterwards and get some wood. So hopefully we can get everything we need and we don't have to keep traipsing around looking for stuff. Fingers crossed. We managed to get everything that we needed, which is brilliant. So we got a bit of wood and some more netting to go over. Can you see it behind me? Let me tilt to go over this one. And I also got some strawberry seeds in Fuerteventura, which is good. So I'm just going to pick some spinach for my lunch, and then I need to go and see my friend, and then it's going to be pretty much time to go to Spanish class. So I'll catch up with you when I get back. It's Tuesday, it's about 8 o'clock, and we're going to go and get the dogs. We're looking after them again. So we're going to go and get them and take them for a walk, and then we're going to stay here probably all of today. We might go and get another couple of troughs because I got some seeds yesterday. I got strawberry seeds in Fuerteventura and radish seeds in Lidl. So I'm very excited to get those planted today, and just, you know, let the dogs get used to being here and stuff. So, and obviously we'll walk them again, so hopefully it's going to be good for getting my miles in this week, which would be really good. Spanish class was really good yesterday. We did a lot of verbs and I quite like doing them. It is getting into my head and I feel like I am making good progress. Yesterday in the wood shop I was able to ask in Spanish for what we wanted. I was able to ask for them if they can cut it in the shop, which they said yes, and I was able to ask for them to cut it in half. So yeah, I was pleased with that. Yeah, so that's really it today. It looks like another lovely day, although apparently we've got another storm coming, so we shall see. But yeah, another day of gardening. I'm going to get some bit of cooking done, get some jacket potatoes in the oven, I think. And yeah, just be with the dogs and enjoy having them again. So this is my little setup for this morning. I've got these tomato seeds, they're doing really well. That's just an empty pot I found, so I'm going to get them into these bigger pots. I've just got some soil here. I'm going to mix in some crushed up eggshells, and then when those are in the bigger pots I'm going to plant some strawberry and some radish seeds. But I just need to try and find a place for it all. I just did a time lapse of me planting out the seeds and I'd forgotten to actually press the button. So I'm going to show you them now. Martin's trying to work out a way of getting the net over the hoops, and yeah, it's all got to be really secure here, obviously because of the wind, and we're trying to keep the bugs out, so it's not easy, but I think we're getting there. Martin's latest ideas, and he's got his two little helpers, I think, are down here, aren't they?
Well, I don't know if they're helping, I think they're fast asleep.
Good boys. This is going to be good. We might have to go and buy some more pots today.
Yeah.
This afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put some jacket potatoes in to cook, and I might make a lasagna, but I'll do what I did last week and I'll show all the food in the other vlog, you know, the 30-day weight loss challenge vlog. I'm also going to make a cup of tea, because obviously you need loads of cups of tea whilst we're gardening, but I just thought I'd show you. This is how I'm doing the tomatoes. Any tomatoes that we eat that we like, and we really like the ones from Eurospar, I just take some seeds, I dry them out on a piece of kitchen roll, and then I just plant the kitchen roll. Sometimes I'll cut one seed out and plant it, but I've also been keeping anything that I possibly can to plant the little seeds in. So I've been planting them in egg cartons. These are things that come with the bananas, and also these plastic things that you get tomatoes and stuff in. So, you know, that is going to fit quite well in there. So that's going to be my next job. I've got 6 little pots spare for, I'll probably do the strawberries in those, and then I'm going to try some radishes in here, and maybe in here as well. But I must cook and drink tea as well, not just be obsessed with gardening. Planting's all done, they're carrots. I've managed to get everything on this table and covered up temporarily, so I'm pleased with that, and I've managed to get as much in here as I possibly can by slightly rearranging this one, so that's good. Got another strawberry coming. We did eat the last strawberry and it was divine. I decided to sit down and do some letter writing. I have quite a few pen friends that I write to, and I love writing, sending and also receiving letters. There's such a joy in it. It's so slow in today's kind of fast-paced world, and it's such a joy to get something in the letterbox. It's Thursday morning now, and we've got Storm Olivier today. There's so many storms. It's not cold, but we just got peed it down when we were walking the dogs, which was not fun. And the dogs do not like it, especially the little dog. Because he doesn't like being cold. He's used to the warmth, and you know, he'll go and lay in the sun because he likes being warm. And I kind of get where he's coming from. Not that I lay in the sun, but I know what about being cold. I don't like it either. Although now I've come home and got changed, it's fine. So yeah, we're going to head to Rosario, but I don't think we're really going to do anything because it's still looking quite iffy. The wind has died down a bit, so I'm guessing the storm is you know, going past us, or maybe even gone past us, and this is just the end of it. So I'll catch up with you when we get back from Rosario. Oh, yesterday I started off doing a bit of vlogging, which you've seen, and then the sun did come out, so I did a little bit of gardening, and then I did some sewing, which was really nice, and we took the dogs again for a walk and that, so I kind of stopped vlogging. I just stopped for some reason, but I might vlog later today. If not, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Yesterday we walked the dogs twice, popped to Rosario, and I went to Spanish class, which was really difficult. And the thing that we were doing, I couldn't get it in my head. None of us could actually. So I feel like I need to do a little bit more on that over the next week. We've got a week off next week because it's Easter week. So yeah, but it was really difficult. It's good because it's challenging, but it's kind of, I'm fine when I can understand the rule of something, but I could not get this into my head. So, but anyway, I won't bore you with it. I'm not going to make a list today. Look, I've got 10 spaces, and I have got a massive like master list for this whole week. But I'm just going to do 10 things, choose 10 things to get done and write them off, you know what I mean, tick them off as I go along. Obviously we've still got the dogs until next week, so I'm really hoping to get loads of jobs done, both indoors, craft stuff, tidying, cleaning, gardening, and then next week after the dogs have gone we'll be going out and about, and then, you know, we're getting on in towards May, and we've got visitors, family, friends. So yeah, I really want to concentrate the next few days on getting as much done as I can, as much tidying, cleaning, gardening. I'm actually, the first thing I'm going to do is cut out some fabric, which I'm really enjoying my sewing again, and I try not to do too much in one go though, because my back doesn't love it. So I'm doing I'll do a little bit of cutting one day, and then the next day I might do a little bit of ironing, and then a bit of sewing, and blah blah blah. But I'm going to try and do some cutting today, which then means I can put the fabric pile that's been sitting on my desk for ages away, and then it will look neat. I did tidy my desk on, was it yesterday? Gave it a really good tidy and a really good polish and clean, so I was pleased with that. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on and go and get on with some things, and I will keep you updated. I think we're going to have a barbecue as well this afternoon, sort of early evening, so that should be nice. I'm looking forward to that. I'm just cutting some fabric here. I'm not the most patient when it comes to cutting fabric, but I quite enjoyed it. So I've done quite a bit of cutting out. I'm going to get this ironed and then put away. Actually, I think I'm going to pin it and then put it away ready for when I want to sew it, which might even be over the weekend. You will notice it's all Christmas fabric, and I will explain more in my podcast about crafts at the end of April. I then decided I really did need to clean the kitchen, all the tops, the surfaces, all the boards and the trays and everything. So I did that, and yeah, did the tiles, the kitchen door, you know, they're like the cupboard doors and everything. And yeah, Scrub Daddy got a good workout, and there he is just drying off. I've cleaned out the recycling bin, and I'm doing a bit of drawing on the bags. I'm really enjoying doing the list this way. I only showed you a very sneaky little peek of those bags that I'm doing, because it's all Christmas stuff, and it might seem, and I'll talk more about this when I do the craft thing, but it might seem strange me doing Christmas stuff now, but I have to think ahead because I have to send stuff back with, like when my mum comes, I might get her to take some things back. When I go back, which will probably be after the summer now, I don't take a big suitcase, so I have to kind of, if I have any ideas for like gifts, things for family, things for friends, I have to really think about it and think about when people are coming over here or when I might be able to get things back there, that kind of thing. So I didn't want to show too much of it, but anyway, I am working on Christmas stuff, so that was a nice little thing to do. But I'm actually really hungry now, so I'm going to get my lunch, and then I've got 4 more things to do this afternoon. I don't know what yet, but like I say, I'm quite enjoying it. Don't get me wrong, I love a to-do list, I love getting that done, but doing it this way means that I've managed to do a few creative things as well. In fact, I've probably done more creative things, but I do need to go out in the back garden and do a few bits and bobs out there. And I've enjoyed it so much, I shall probably do the same thing tomorrow actually. But I probably won't vlog it all tomorrow because it does take quite a bit of editing, and we don't want this vlog to be like hours and hours because you'll all die of boredom. So yeah, but like I say, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm going to have my lunch and then see what the afternoon brings. Obviously we've got to walk the dogs, but I won't count that as one of my things. I'll choose 4 other things to work on. I'm just going to do one meal prep thing in the slow cooker, and I'm not quite sure what it's going to be yet, but it's going to involve lentils, and I've got a big bag of frozen cauliflower and lots of spices, so I'll just make it up as I go along really. Yeah, the slow cooker's going with the lentils in it, the red split peas and loads of spices, and then I'll add probably just some cauliflower and some frozen peas and let that all cook up, and that'll be a good thing for me to have for lunches, either with rice or jacket potato. Yeah, I will enjoy that. So that's number 7 on the list. I think number 8 is going to be, I need to tidy up a bit my skincare stuff. It's like I've got the wrong things in the wrong places, so I just want to have a look at all that and regroup a bit. And I also want to spend a little bit of time updating my Instagram, and then there's just one more thing to do, which I don't know what that's going to be yet, but I just thought I'd quickly show you this one, which I've just finished. And this is not normally the sort of thing I would read. The Sanctuary. It says, there's no way back from paradise. The remote island is owned by wealthy philanthropist, can't say it, who's building a brand new world on the ruins of an old one. Ben only came to the island to bring his fiancée Cara home, but when he arrives he's rapidly seduced by the vision of a better way of life, as described by the charismatic and mysterious Sir John. Before long he decides to stay, but the island holds darker secrets than Ben could ever have suspected. Then he learns the only route back to the mainland is about to close for good, and his own life may be in terrible danger. I really liked it. Like I say, it's not the sort of thing I would normally read. It wasn't how I thought it was going to be, in terms of it was, I don't know how to describe it really. Anyway, I did really like it. What do they say about it? Absolutely brilliant. I'm thinking it should be made into a movie, says Zoe Ball. Yeah, of course, it has it touchstones The Tempest, and H.G. Wells is The Island of Dr. Moreau. A really great book. I was wrapped with it. It was so tense. Yes, it was tense. And as a reader, you're trying to work out what the hell is going on. Yes. Oh, okay. I was thinking of The Tempest. the plot is about eco-Nazis, obviously, but the pleasure of this novel is in the getting from here to there. Like I say, it isn't the type of thing I would normally read, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And then for something completely different, pink and chocolate, I thought I'd read this one next, The Chocolate Lovers Club. I'll probably finish this over the weekend because I think it's going to be really easy to read. So yeah, that's my little reading update for you. That's it. The list is complete. So I updated my Instagram. I sorted out all my skincare bits and like cleaned out the little pots that I keep stuff in, the little basket things. Cleaned the bedroom, mopped the floor, and I've just cleaned the bathroom, which didn't take long because I only did it the other day, and mopped the floor. So I'm going to wait for all that to dry and then take the dogs out and then get the barbecue lit.